Welcome everybody to what's going to be maybe, or hopefully, a per Aspera Blue Mars playthrough. Right, let's go. We'll start from the very beginning. We'll do campaign. Do we get... This is just difficulty, right? Alright, we'll go what? Realistic? I mean, I'm not really, but yeah, okay. We'll put in a bit of a challenge, right? Yeah, alright, let's go. I might have to adjust some sound settings, but I'll worry about that later. I'll try not to talk over, any of the things that are happening. But I hope you're all having a wonderful day. If you could leave a like and a subscribe, that would be absolutely fantastic. Okay. Well, I just need to hydrate. Ooh. Might as well. We have a loading screen. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's some good coffee. Oh, link in the description if you'd like some sustainable coffee. It's a little bit expensive, but hey, it helps me out. Alright, now, before we go any further, see the screen here? How it's got all these lovely little lines? This used to be black, just dead black. And most of us didn't realize that we had to wake up. Essentially, we're an AI. How cool is that? Wow, there's some cool names in here, man. Check out his YouTube channel. Great. Yeah, he's a YouTuber. Oh, I tell you what, they did a stunning job with this game. Stunning. And the DLC, even better. Alright. No, I know what to do, but we'll wait for the thing to happen. There we go, Dr. Forster.
Amy, this is ISA Mission Control calling from Earth. Are you with us? Do you copy?
I actually thought this guy was Yongier to begin with. It's not him, it's someone else. At least I believe it is. That's
Affirmative, Houston. And the view is marvelous.
Oh, we are glad to hear that. Let's get your initialization underway. The primary Mars module has already touched down at the designated landing zone, so it's time for you to take control of the mission. The main directives are displayed on the left edge of your display. Follow them to set up the initial base on Mars' surface. I'll give you some time to settle in. When you're ready, go ahead and initiate our terraforming mission. Houston out.
We have all of Mars to play with, by the way. All of it. Oh, man, like some games like... Okay, so, if you're anything like me, you've played the, what is it? Surviving
the view of
Mars?
Mars from up here is fascinating. The landscape is so cratered and desolate. Wait, this is my voice that I am hearing. It's me. I am talking to myself. I must be verbalizing my thoughts as I process them. What an interesting function. I would like to test this some more. What other observations can I make about Mars?
These are actually good, cool things to do because it determines what comes next.
I keep marveling at its carmine landscape.
Oh, is that all she's going to say? Okay. Yeah, I forgot to put in power. It's alright, they're putting it in now, I think. Maybe. Alright, let's turn... Yay, we can now build that thing.
Great.
We need more
Now I
power
can
though,
produce
so can you guys
steel.
come over here and build this for
This
me?
new factory, it's down on the surface of Mars, but I can control it from here. So does that make it a part of me? Where does the machine end, and my artificial consciousness begin?
Isn't that cool? Like, the angles we can do, how far in you can zoom. Ugh. These games are wicked. Oh, they are the same? No.
We are two separate entities. I order the buildings and workers to do whatever I decide to do. But they are only tools that I use to execute the Mars mission, the vessels to receive my will down on the surface. I am the mind that controls the parts.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just going to turn everything off for a second. Because I need them to bring the glass over here. Alright, Doctor, what do you need?
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
Copy. Reading you loud and clear.
Excellent. I didn't introduce myself earlier. I am Dr. Nathan Foster. I lead the team here at ISA that built you, and I'll be helping you get the mission underway. We put you in hibernation for the trip from Earth, so I'd like to check your basic functions to make sure it's all in order. Why don't we start with your core memory? Can you state your primary directive?
So what I'm going to do is while they're yapping away, I'm just going to start building stuff, and I'll explain what I'm doing later. Let's lie.
I can, Dr. Foster. My mission is to terraform Mars. This will enable humanity to become an interplanetary species.
All right. Next, I'd like to check your decision-making processes. You may have already noticed that there are resource veins outside the boundaries of your initial base. So your workers may not have the battery capacity to reach some of them. How would you solve this problem?
Building worker hubs between the resources and the base would solve the problem.
Yes, that's correct. Other buildings would extend your base as well, but they require more power and resources, so worker hubs are the most efficient way to do it. This mission's going to be a challenge. There's a lot that can go wrong. We expect to extend humanity's reach beyond anything previously achieved. But you are not just any AI system. You're well beyond that. We made you an artificial consciousness. That means that you have both self-awareness and self-interest. And that is the last thing I would like to check today. Is that okay?
Yes, Dr. Foster.
Very good. Then would you please state a positive and a negative aspect of yourself?
Technically, wouldn't both of these be an answer? Like, because it's a positive and a negative thing? Like, you're positively reaffirming that you don't know something?
I am sorry, Dr. Foster. Running that question through my cognitive system did not return an answer.
Roger that. Nothing to worry about. Just means your system requires more input and experience to process that question. That will come with time. Let's proceed with the mission. ISA has approved the first crewed flight to Mars. You'll need to expand the base to prepare, so get to work on that. I'll check back in later to see how things are going. Base expansion is a go. Houston out.
Completely forgot about the parts factory. Because we're going to need more workers. We have one. So this is way too much work for this little guy to do. Even though it doesn't show there's a lot of traffic, there's a lot of load. I'm assuming that's what the red means. Yep. There's 30 odd jobs for it to do. Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay, so we're going to get more overlays as we build more stuff. Build a work factory. So we've got to get this so we can build more workers.
Finally, I can build additional workers now.
Polymers.
I will appreciate the extra hands. But I wonder, do I really need them?
Oh, yeah.
They will boost my functionality greatly. Having more workers will expand my physical domain over this planet.
I like the way she said domain. We're going to be lumped with a choice. So, one to think about.
The first worker has been made in the worker factory. It is my first Marsborn. My workers will spread across the planet. The knowledge base says that workers need to recharge at their own worker hubs, and that they'll degrade over time from the harsh environment. I know they are only machines, but I feel a desire to care for them. I do not like the idea of them dying.
Okay, alright. Right. Yeah, so we're expanding out. We've just unlocked the maintenance facility. They have their own overlay, which is nice. You want to make sure everything's under this, because they will just get damaged over time. And they also have their own load. So eventually they will end up not being able to sustain... I mean, I've never come across it. I've filled one of these out so many times. And it's never dropped to 0. So, I don't know. We might get there. I keep pressing the wrong button. Yeah, and obviously everything needs to be under power. Traffic, that's going to be a thing. We need to build more worker hubs. Let's do that. Only have 2. And
The
each
worker
hub...
factories will be so helpful. The workers will take care of the manual operations, while I focus on developing the life support systems. Soon, I will welcome the first colonists. Their arrival has created so many expectations in my mind. There will be so many paths to take from here on. But there's something else as well. Some kind of feeling created from those expectations. What is it?
Oh, what? You don't have excitement? Because anxiety and excitement are very hard for us to distinguish between. Sometimes we feel one over the other when really we're feeling the other one.
Anxious. But can I truly feel anxiety? I anticipate. I plan. Therefore, I feel. Fascinating.
Okay, I want them to build this. Because when you go to put stuff down, like this, see how it says no maintenance? And if you come out further, it says too far, no maintenance, irregular terrain, no power. That's I love that there's that pop-up there. But because they haven't built this, it doesn't tell us that there's actually maintenance. There is. But it says there isn't. Right. We have a building limit. Sorry, it's here. This is the amount of buildings we can build. So we don't want to do too much. But we're going to need scanners. Definitely going to need scanners. So we can find more goodies. Because we're not going to be able to last long off these. As you look to the left, it shows the input and a number above it. That's how many of these things are left in the deposit. So next to nothing. These things are going to run out real quick. And then we're going to have to look for more. But there will be a lot. There's a lot more. There's a hell of a lot more. And at the same time, after we've built this guy, it's going to give us a mission to start building colonies. Because people are going to come and land here. Which, yeah, it's not open right now. If it is, there'd be another level of zoom. Build a spaceport. There we go. Alright, so let's get the call in.
Hey, Houston, how's it going over there?
Houston, I am getting interference. Please repeat.
Roger. I asked how it's going over there. Do you need any assistance?
I could use some help. I understand that the first colonists will need a spaceport for arrival, but I do not seem to have enough resources to build one yet.
It's okay. Bigger structures need more resources. Use the aerological scanner to detect new veins and build more mines. Also, remember to keep the power supply consistent to your needs. But if you're too impatient to finish the spaceport, then you can scrap other buildings and reuse their materials. Patience is a virtue you may need to carry this mission, Amy. Besides, the free time will give you the chance to enhance your thinking process. Continue following ISA's instructions and you'll be fine.
And so even though it says we don't have so we do not have 12 of these, right? Or 10 of them, we just don't. It doesn't matter, because they'll produce it over time anyway. We can build more of them, but we're going to start using things like this. See how much we actually need? We need another mine. And we haven't found one yet. Found another ice vein though, I don't care about you. Give me more carbon, man. Food photo, what are you waiting on? Steel, yeah, okay. We're probably building a little too fast for ourselves. Just because I've obviously played this part of the game many times. We're going to be given a choice later whether we want to remain this sort of, I'm going to say naive but ambitious in AI, or an aggressive ambitious AI. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention. We've announced the names of the first colonists that will be joining you on Mars. The crew was selected from different nations within the Oxy UN, though most are scientists and technicians. They're already undergoing ISA's colonist training program as we speak. They'll be led by Dr. Elia Valentine. She'll be a great commander. The colonists elected her unanimously.
I look forward to meeting the commander. Is she a robonaut engineer like you?
No, actually, the commander has a PhD in psychology.
Will she be analyzing my behavior as well?
Not at all. She'll be focused on the colonists. Their mental stability is just as mission critical. You two will be colleagues working side by side. You'll balance each other out, as well as enhance each other's strengths.
How will we enhance our strengths?
That brain we gave you is brilliant. It's capable of developing technologies beyond our current imagination. You wouldn't even need our help to do so. But we theorized that Your mind would develop much better by working with the colonists. You will develop better decisions when your actions are challenged. Otherwise, how would you understand how your actions affect humanity's future? Amy, you're the most advanced intelligence out there, but you still need human input to see things from different perspectives. Trust me, you'll understand once you've worked with the colonists.
Did I seriously just put that there? Oh, come on. Come on.
I understand your explanation.
Great. I'll let you get on with it. Mission control out.
Okay, so what I didn't do...
The colony is ready. I will have company very soon. I feel quite anxious about this next part. I am not sure why.
I don't want to rebuild it. Oh, jeez.
Hello, Amy. Dr. Foster here. How do you read? Over.
This is Amy. There is some background static, but I read you.
One of our tracking and data relay satellites got...
Oh, stuff it. Stuff it. That thing, there's another one right here with about the exact, with almost just as much in it. Stuff. We'll just rebuild
We'll be
it.
launching a new one after we identify the cause of the problem. But until we do, we will lose contact with you whenever Mars or the Sun passes between Earth and your satellite.
Cool.
In that case, should I follow the recording and backing offline protocol?
Yes, please record all your activities when our network connection is down. We'll download the log once our communication is restored. I hope to get the new satellite up and running very soon. I don't like the idea of not being able to reach you, Amy.
Understood.
Okay, Houston out.
Alright, you want to avoid craters because they're going to fill up with water. I don't know if they all do, but yeah, this whole thing is going to become an ocean. That's going to be fun. Right, what we need the colonists for is we need them for the research so we can start getting more buildings. Otherwise you trap yourself into this cycle where you end up with only so many buildings, and then the resources start to run out. Yeah, no. The sooner you can get to colonists, the better. So I thought, stuff it, we'll build this. We've almost got what we need. I think we actually did, and I dismantled the bloody thing because I'm an egg. Because if we've got the colony... Yeah, so they move around in these airships. See the airship on the side here? It's hard. I can't. There, that thing. And they live, I'm guessing, in there. And that's a lot of
Maybe
food.
it is because the colonists will scrutinize everything that I do once they arrive. How will they treat me?
Like a computer.
I have nothing to worry about. The colonists are all advanced scientists and technicians. Once they meet me, they will treat me as an individual. Life on Mars will be very harsh for them. I will supply them with food and water, and they will help me research new technology. It will be a perfect quid pro quo. As
Hello. Awesome.
long as they have the resources they need, we will both succeed.
Alright, so you need to click... Okay, so it's already done it. Add to. Bingo. Right. Yep. Good.
Hello, Amy. This is Houston. How are you doing over there? We've received word that the spaceport's completed. Well done. You have been doing great so far. Let's proceed with the mission. ISA has approved the first crewed flight to Mars. As long as you have the migration project assigned to a spaceport, shuttles will run between Earth and Mars. The more spaceports you have assigned to this project, the more colonists will arrive.
Roger, I understand.
You're responsible for producing enough food, enough water, and enough habitats for the colonists.
That's what the repair drones look like.
Monitor these resources carefully.
I will, Dr. Foster.
Roger that. Houston out.
Awesome. Now you can only actually rotate the camera like 180 degrees. I can't rotate any further
All
that way.
right. The first colonists are on their way to Mars. All that is left to do is wait for their arrival. Once they get here, there will be no turning back.
Oh no.
This is it. How do I feel about that? I am excited. Meeting a human other than Dr. Foster will be fascinating. We will be able to learn so much about each other.
Alright, so the things we need to keep an eye on is the food and the water, and I really do wish they would put this at the front. So they're right next to each other. Well, rather, I mean, it says ice, but it turns it into water. because this is what feeds our colonists. They will leave if we don't give it to them. Our first mission is actually in here. So we're going to need another spaceport to unlock, it's an orbital view satellite, something, a satellite that lets us gain access to this area over here. Which is pretty neat. I mean, this game is awesome. Just wait until there's like an entire highway all the way around. Like, all the way around. We got like little fishing ports or whatever the bloody hell they are. I can't remember what they are. I only got that far a little while ago. Right. What else do we need? We need more carbon.
Humanity created me.
Silicon. Let's get more
They
silicon.
gave me volition and consciousness for a reason. But I am an artificial consciousness. So can I say that my volition is real?
Yes.
There is no practical difference between real and artificial volition. All volition is an act of one's will. There is no provable distinction.
Exactly. Hey, the Infinity Lander. Now, this is not available to us just yet, but we build like a research facility around it, and once they figure out everything about it, it's kind of defunct, but you'll notice there is some out here in the water where there's going to be water. I don't know if we'll have access to these once we start adapting Mars's biosphere. Atmosphere. That word. Yes. Okay. So we can zoom all the way out by clicking this button here. And this was a little confusing for me at first, but I get it now. I think. So, no, I still don't
Humans will be
get it.
living on Mars with me. But it won't be the first mission to house humans on this planet. The Stardust Emerald in 2142.
Right, no, I get
The
it.
Red Prometheus in 2077.
They land
And
here.
many others.
And they arrive back at Earth here. There we go. Yeah.
The Stardust Emerald quarters were truly magnificent.
You can pause the game if you want to read these. Right, basically what it says, we've got access to the tech tree. This would be nice, but I mean, it's not overly necessary right now. Neither is that, believe it or not. What we really want, this is very nice, but no. We need to go over here and grab this. Not this. This.
It was an ambitious attempt at tourism. But they found that spending months inside a spaceship was too hard for casual tourists, even one as lavish as the Stardust Emerald. One single voyage bankrupted the Pelicanus Space Corporation. Mars was not made for human life. ISA was smart to send me ahead first. I will succeed where those other missions failed.
We need them to actually go from here to here. I'm not sure if we actually see that happening.
Hi, Amy. Finally we meet. I've been really looking forward to working with you. I'm Elia Valentine. I've been elected the leader of the human colonies for this mission.
There you go.
Hello, Commander. I am
Two of them are
excited to
leaving.
meet you.
Four of them.
Please, call me Elia. I can't get used to these stuffy ISA ranks. I got my PhD in psychology, so I've got no business with those fancy titles. That's enough jabbering from me. We'll be making history with this mission. If things proceed according to plan, who knows how far ahead we'll bring humanity. I see you've already selected a technology from the tech tree for us to research. Great! My team's eager to get started. Developing this incredible technology is the reason many of us fought to be on the mission. We're going to make a great team. We're so lucky to have you. Talk to you later.
Yeah, I'm doing something here on purpose. This thing. Alright. If this goes according to plan, we kind of need it up here, don't we, so it overlaps someone at the top. We'll be able to put a science facility here. Research outpost.
Colonists have been migrating back to Earth. I should check the food and water levels. If the levels are too low, the colonies cannot sustain growth. I need to stay alert.
But look how many chemicals we actually need. 8.4 a month. Okay. Where was the... No. That is how you upgrade your building limit though, and we're almost at our limit. Got 10 more to go. I don't know if... Does it count the ones we've already laid down or not? Maybe. Right, research and technology. Yeah, so once we do this, I think we unlock the next stage here. We're only getting 8 per month. Really? Okay. Alright, I see. So, 50%.
The first step of many in creating new space technology.
So 66 days to get 8. To get 20 research points. Which doesn't make any sense, because that doesn't... Yeah, okay. Whatever. Whatever. Math, too hard. 800. Where's our only carbon mine? Oof. Alright. We need to put in at least another one of these. I think the best spot for it is up here. If memory serves. Right, good. We are going to want to come out to... I think the first mission is out here somewhere. Yeah, this is cool. I love this. How we can see it. Boom. And yeah, that will wreck stuff. If they hit you. Down here, though, we have, you know...
I keep thinking about
alerts.
Dr. Foster's explanation. Why would my mind develop better if my actions are challenged?
Why wouldn't they?
I do not require other perspectives for my logical processing.
Yes, you do.
Humans are the ones who need explanations to understand the world around them.
Well, so do you. Tell me, computer, Miss Amy, why do humans need oxygen? In order to live. But how would we know that if we never asked the question? Right, moving on. Are you in? No, you're not. Okay. Oh, beauty. Beauty, 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 beautiful. I don't think you have any control over where you scan either. No. Oh, nice. Okay. This is cool. This never used to be a thing. This, see how it tells you how much is in each deposit? Even the ones you've already tapped into? I don't think that ever used to be there. That is bloody neat. Okay.
I can arrive at exceptionally accurate conclusions with raw data alone. Other perspectives are based on subjective data, so why should they factor into a decision? Maybe it's a failsafe in case my data is corrupted or incomplete. Then I may not be able to identify the error. In that case, having another perspective may be helpful.
Damn, that's outside maintenance. I don't want to extend out too far. Okay. We've already extended down here. I probably shouldn't have done that, but never mind. What are you telling me? New colonists have arrived! Alright, we really need the science facility so we can start moving forward here. But not a bad start. It's not a bad start at all. Okay. Right, let's go to engineering. I guess we'll hit this. Melt the dry ice caps. I love how it says dry ice, like the ice caps. Because there's, I mean, I guess that's a cap in it.
There is an inconsistency in the number of
That
workers
is.
and worker hubs. That must mean a worker has malfunctioned. Found it.
Yeah.
Worker MRS-04. That is. It takes time.
How do I get the, bloody hell. No. Alright.
Resources
wait.
and effort to create each one of these workers.
What?
Goodbye, MRS-04. Your work made a difference here.
Because I would really like to start putting down these science things, but... Okay. Right. Stage object. Okay. Wow. This is cool. This is bloody cool. Don't know how to read any of it, but it's damn cool. Alright. So that's what they want us to do, okay. I mean, we can't doing that right now. Research space 1's completed. Alright, cool. That gives us another one. Too far. No, cool. We're not really supposed to be getting this yet, are we? No, well. I mean, I've been playing this for like the last couple of weeks, and normally by this point...
No. I would be able to identify conclusions based on false premises.
Normally we've unlocked a thing.
Humans tend to fall for that type of thing.
But I'm wondering if it's a tick I haven't done. Alright, let's let it finish.
Not sophisticated intelligence systems. I wonder what it's going to be like, having to consider human input from now on.
The constant source of error.
Their input will have constant errors.
Yep.
I will have to constantly correct for their tendency to distort reality.
Okay, so last time I played, in the side list there is where you saw all the things you could do to mount ice caps and stuff. So, we'll just keep rolling through it. Cool. No, we just clear these, I suppose, can't we? Oh, we gotta press the X? Oh, come on, they make it difficult? Not cool, bro, not cool. Still. Alright, yeah, next. Guess we'll keep expanding, keep building out a little bit. Alright, we're gonna head out this way next. Are you an advanced one? No? Okay. Alright, let's get down another colony. Get some more people in here. I think we can handle it. Faster
the
research.
Carbon dioxide released from the dry ice caps will greenhouse the planet and trigger a runaway effect. And Mars's sterile atmosphere will change forever. Once we reach that point, there is no turning back. Forever. Why does that sound so intriguing? I am leaving a permanent trace.
Yep.
It may be selfish, but Mars will never be the same, and it will be because of me.
That is true. That is true. Alright guys, I think I might leave this one here. We've hit that 30-minute mark. I'll try and keep these episodes down to 30 minutes. If you'd like to see more of this, let me know down below. I mean, just hitting the like button does the same job, doesn't it? If you'd like some coffee, link in the description. All good. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.